The DRZ 400 Supermoto. 1 year later, am I still in love with this bike?
Reach the wizard.
Quick answer is absolutely. But after a year of owning this bike, I just want to point out a couple of pros and cons I've discovered with it. Let's talk about the cons first. The number one complaint I have with this bike is the power, or lack thereof. Now, I'm super shitty at wheelies. I would like something a little bit more powerful, something that I could do some power-up wheelies instead of trying to do clutch-up wheelies. Another point I have is the lack of top end. Once you get this thing, she is not a highway princess at all. Once you get up onto the highway, you're doing about 120 kilometers an hour. That's it. You don't really want to go much faster than that. It'll do about 140, but those speeds, she's a little shaky, she's a little unsteady. It's not a highway queen. The police also look at you a lot because is it street legal? The first thing they're saying. I do have this one done up to look like a dirt bike. I don't blame them. Sometimes she's a bit of a hooligan machine. You cannot be a responsible citizen. And the second you get on it, like John from John's Motor Garage says, some power comes over you. You go instant hooligan. I don't know what it is. It must be, the Supermoto superpowers. But the positive things. So what this is a 2018 Supermoto. I've done the Yoshimura Neighbor Hater exhaust to it, 3x3 box plus the jet kit to modify it all out. I've just put an assortment of trinkets on it to make it personalized, like a lot of Zeta things, some spoke covers, because I absolutely hate the gold rims. As you guys know, the only difference is when these bikes is the colors, I think, every year. Some minor little things change. Another thing I do like about this bike, saying that, is parts are so easily accessible. I mean, from 2008 to now, I don't think they've changed them, so it's easy to get parts. Go on AliExpress, go on eBay, go on all those cheapy sites. Parts are just a plethora to find for these things. Super easy. I love about this bike is it's 400 cc's, which here in BC, if you want to get insurance, you better pay up. Get yourself some lube, because it's going to cost. But this is just in that insurance bracket that keeps it a little bit cheaper. I'm not saying it's cheap. Cheaper. Less expensive. Let's call it that. ICBC, they love bikes. No, they don't. That's being sarcastic. They absolutely hate bikes. But another number one thing I love about this bike is the freedom it gives you. Absolute freedom. You get on it. I'm not talking about the freedom that when you're riding on a highway, you get on a big Harley Davidson Road King and you have that freedom to just hit the highway, go where you want to go, be where you want to go. That type of freedom? No, this is a different type of freedom. This is the type of freedom that, like, look where I'm parked right now. I wouldn't get a Road King down here or anything like that. You see a path, I can go down that path. You want to jump a set of stairs, you can go downstairs. Loading docks. All sorts of just ride for the hell of riding. But all in all, am I happy with this bike still 1 year later? Absolutely. I wouldn't change a thing except maybe a little bit more power. Alright, if you have any questions, don't be shy. Just leave a comment down below where I got the stuff or what I've done to it, or any questions like that. Just comment down below and I'll feel free to answer, and I'll help you out as much as I can. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like the Supermoto shenanigans in action, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because you never know what I've got coming up. Alright, thanks for watching.
The best piece of advice I have for someone trying to succeed in the film industry or any creative space is
that house we filmed
if you're
in,
doing what
and we
everyone
filmed in
else
the house
is doing,
up the hill there
you're doing
the other day.
it wrong.